Hello, in this video I will show you how you can install Ubuntu 24.04.2 LTS version on your Windows operating system virtually using VirtualBox. So now I am on my browser. I have to type VirtualBox in order to download the installer. I click on download. Now my environment is Windows, so I have to download this, but I'm not going to download this now because I've already downloaded it. All I have to do is to go to my download folder, and this is the installer here. So I have to install this by double clicking, click next. It's preparing to install now. Next, accept the license. Next, 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 next. Now it's started installing. Give it a few minutes, it will finish installing. Now the VirtualBox has finished installing. Just click finish. Go back to my browser. Open a new tab. Type Ubuntu. Now this is the version I want to install. Now all I have to do is just to click on download. But for the fact that I've already downloaded this, I will skip this step. Now let's do the configuration. I'll go to my VirtualBox here. This is my VirtualBox, and I have to install the Ubuntu here. So to start, I click on new, give it a name. You see here, version says Windows 11. When we start typing Ubuntu, the name is going to change. Ubuntu. You see, it has already changed to Ubuntu 64. Continue. Now, we'll go to the location where the iOS image is saved. Go here, go to download, click on order. And this is my download folder. This is the Ubuntu here. Click on it and open. Now finish that. Now we'll go to unattended installer. Click here to open. Give it a username. Supply a password. Confirm the password. I would advise you to check this box, guest additions. Now we'll move to hardware. Hardware, just be mindful of the red side. Don't exceed the red side because it's going to affect your host device. So I stop before the red side. Then I go to hard disk. Here I want to dynamically assign 100 gigabytes. Clean 25, type 100. If you check on this box, that means it's no longer dynamical assign. I want to dynamically assign this, so I will not check the box. Here I click finish. Now this is the information about the Ubuntu. In a few minutes it will start downloading. Here it has started downloading. Click on try or install Ubuntu and click enter. Ubuntu has finished installing. Now let's do some configuration here. First of all, we have to set Ubuntu to use bridge networking. All I have to do is click on Ubuntu, go to settings, go to network tab, click on network tab. Now here attach to, I have to select bridge adapter. Now this is my Wi-Fi. That's fine. Click OK. Let's start Ubuntu. Click here to start Ubuntu. It's now starting. Now you can see my username pop up here. So I have to supply password. Supply password. Press enter. Now my Ubuntu has opened here. You can see the screen is not maximized. So let's first of all, welcome to Ubuntu. Let's first of all click next here. Skip enable pro. don't want to send anything. Check this one. Next, we'll finish now. Now let's maximize the screen. If you go to View tab, click on View tab, click on Auto Resize Guest Display, click on that. The screen will now maximize. View tab, Auto. Now the screen has maximized. These are the menu here, but the one I want to go to is if you go to Device here, insert the Guest Edition here, click on that. Now it's finished. Now let's start the configuration. Let's install Apache. If you want to install Apache, you go to Terminal, click here, go to Terminal, click on Terminal, open Terminal. Before you install Apache, first of all, update the packages by typing sudo app update. Press enter. Supply password. Press enter. Now it has started updating. It's finished. Now let's install Apache. To install Apache, type sudo apt install Apache 2. Enter. Press Y to continue. Let's enable Apache. Sudo ufw allow quotation mark Apache full close quotation, enter. That has been done. Now let's check the status of Apache. Sudo system ctl status Apache 2. Control C to finish. You can see Apache is enabled and is active. Control C to finish. Now let's confirm if Apache is working and ensure that there's internet access. So you can do that by going to Firefox. If you click on Firefox, so here type localhost and press enter. You can see that Apache works. So this verifies that the internet works. Now let's X from Firefox. Now back to our terminal in order to check this, if confirm the Apache and if to confirm the internet works, ping -C for ping Google Chrome, google.com. You can see I'm getting replies. Now that's it. Now let's configure the firewall. To check the status, we type sudo ufw status, enter. It's inactive. Now let's disable the firewall in order to customize our configuration. To disable that, we type sudo ufw disable, enter. Now the firewall has stopped and disabled on the system startup. Now let's allow all outgoing traffic and deny all incoming traffic. Do that by typing sudo ufw default deny incoming. Press enter. That has been done. Now let's allow outgoing. Sudo ufw default allow outgoing. Enter. Now that has been done. Let's make sure that we don't lock ourselves out when we enable the firewall. So we'll do that by typing sudo ufw allow ssh. Enter. Now let's sudo uf. We are allowing port 80. Allow http. Now let's do the port 443. Sudo ufw allow https. That has been done. Now let's enable the firewall. Sudo ufw enable. Enter. Now the firewall is active and enabled on the system startup. So let's see what we have here. Sudo ufw status. We can do this by doing it by number. Sudo ufw status numbered. This, you can see the number, you can see everything. This will be good in case if you want to delete any of the ports. Now let's do configuration. Let's do some verification. Let's verify SSH access from the host machine. In Ubuntu terminal, we have to install Open SSH server. So to do that, we'll first of all to perform update su apt update. It's not updating. Now let's install OpenShell server. Sudo apt install open SSH server. Enter. Press Y to continue. Now let's check the status of the SSH. Sudo systemctl status SSH. You can see that it is disabled. Now let's enable it. Let's enable it. Control C. So we type sudo systemctl enable SSH. Enter. That is enabled now. So now we'll have to get the IP address of the VM. So we'll type IPA. This is the IP address 192.168.0.245. That is the IP address. Now we have to write it down somewhere. 192.168.0.245. Now on our window host, these are window hosts, type cmd, open command prompt, type ssh username Unyame at the IP address 192.168.0.245. Enter. Now you can see it's working. Type yes, confirm, password, supply password, enter. Now you can see that it is working. Now SSH access from host machine has been confirmed. Now let's verify website is accessible via browser. All we have to do is go to our host browser, open a new tab, type http colon 192.168.0.245. Press enter. Yeah, you can see it's working. You can see the Apache page here working. Now to verify IP address is reachable via ping. So back to our host command prompt, we type ping the IP address of the Ubuntu, which is 192.168.0.245. Enter. You can see I am getting a reply. You can see I'm getting a reply here. So I will type Ctrl C to stop. Ctrl C. That has stopped. Now the next thing I'm going to do is using iptip tables command to block HTTP, that is to block port 80. To do that, I'll go back to my Ubuntu terminal. I will first of all try to install persist across reboot. I'll do that by typing sudo apt install IP tables persistence. Enter. Y to continue. Enter. It's now download is in progress. I have to save this by typing sudo net filter persistence, save, enter. That has been saved. Now let's block port 80 HTTP. We do that by typing sudo IP tables A input P TCP. We put like the port 80 J drop. Now press enter. Now let's go back to our host browser and check if the page is going to load. Now click here, we'll try to refresh, check if it's going to load. Let's see what's going to happen here. Now you can see it stopped loading. So port 80 has successfully been blocked. This is the end of my video. Thank you very much. Bye.